Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial for today, we are going to be talking about database flooding, something like a scammer payback. Whenever maybe you are a victim of scam or from any website, now with this you can use to pay them back by what you call database flooding. Here I'll teach you how to do it. Just from the command line, like using your Python. I also later in another course I'll show you how to make use of another library called Selenium. So to make the whole task, you can be seeing it running. Okay, now so not wasting much of our time. This is the okay, this is the basic HTML page that I want to use for it. This is just a single page I just designed and just for this today's tutorial. So you can see that here you can log in. Just let me go back to the home page how it is. So this is how the page is. You can sign up, log in. It's just something that is not a website, but I just did it for this tutorial, but it draws all the normal procedure a website does. For example, you can see here, this is the database. So for now we have only one line, one line of record. So if you go here, you can sign up. Let me call it let me just type random things and submit it. So you see it's account successfully created. Okay, so that's it. So if we go back to database and refresh it, as a client you cannot be seeing this, but we are just doing it for the tutorial because this is my PHP admin dashboard, not admin dashboard, sorry, the control panel, so I can be seeing the database and everything. So this is what I added. So you see that it can be done, and each of these now is holds data. And imagine you flooding the database. Each of these contains space. Imagine you flooding the database with over 1 billion usernames and passwords, like randomly creating usernames and passwords without you even making use of it. So that's what we want to work in today's tutorial. So first of all, we first of all import the request library. With this library that we're going to use to run whatever I want to run. Then we call payload. Now payload is what you want to pass. For example, if you come here, we have the you see that there's a username, there's a password, there's a button. So for us to see the payloads, like none of the payloads or the data you want to send, you use the developers to you go to more tools, depending on the browser you're using. I can go to developers too, and I'll try to log in. I'll try to create an account to kind of see what is going on. Are you getting me? So go to network. Yeah, go to network, and then let me type in some random stuffs, and I click on submit. Okay, I don't want to close it now because if I close this, script might close. So I open the script now. You see the payloads here. You can see where it's written payloads. You can see the header. Now we need 4 or 5 things from here. Now first of all, what you need is the request URL, the request method, and these payloads. These are the 3 things we need to automate the whole task with Python. So first of all, we copy these 3 things. I've copied it with Ctrl+C, and it's a dictionary. We paste it inside here. Yeah, so let me see, make it to be Philip, and then just kind of arranging it. So let me just pause the video and arrange it in a nice order, then continue from where we stop. As you can see, I've arranged it in a proper order. So what I said, you need 3 things. Next one we need is the request URL, and the request URL is nothing but you go to the header, this URL here, you copy it. Every request must have a request URL, so you paste it here as link. Then the request method is a post method. So I'll show you how we're going to use the post method. So next one you write run dot run, which the variable equals to request dot now you see API check compatibility code, delete, header, get, and the rest. So you know that the method is post, so we use post request dot post. Then it will collect two parameters. First of all is the two arguments. First of all is the URL, which we are going to paste in the URL link. The second one is the data. Now data we're going to pass is the payload. If it's for a get method, what we're going to pass is params, but it's not a get method, so what we're going to pass is data. So now print run dot text. So let us see what happened. Are you getting me? Then you know the normal status code for a successful program is 200. So run dot status code. So if it's 200, you know that it's run very well. So let us run tutorial .py. Okay, so while waiting for it, okay, so you see the first one is printed status code, which is 200. Then it's printed the text, which is this account successfully created. So if you go back to this thing and refresh, we can see what we're going to have there now. You see that new text was, you see this one was added to it, which is this one. This one was the former one I did, but I did not refresh it. So you see it's already added. So we can now make it continuous. We cannot make more random text, like adding random text to it, and we can even make it to be continuous. For example, let me just make a simple statement that will continue to add this thing here. So I can just write while through. But this kind of code will just continue without stopping. I might even damage the system. So let's do, okay, if we do while through now, because how I did that one, it cannot receive a password already exists. So let us go to sign up, for example, and I write, because Philip is already there, and I write it, and I try to run it. See, okay, so account successfully created. So check if it's added to Philip, like it can have more. You can see how that it was successful. So we can add it again, like we can run this while through statement, and our database will start flooding. But I don't want. Let us just run it. So and you see, it is running. You know, account successfully created, and if we go to the database and refresh it, it's already adding it. That's already it's now much. So this is just an example. So you can make your text to be like 1000 to increase the space to contain, or you can even maybe if it's in the message box, you can even be passing the message box like up to 10,000 characters or text, which make the database to flood. So that's just the simple thing. 11 lines of code can use to, I already see flooding. We stop it. So you just Ctrl C to stop it, so it doesn't interrupt it. So that is for the tutorial. Very easy. I'll still release the course, the tutorial on using Selenium to automate the whole task that you can be seeing it. So that is for the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, drop your comments in the comment section, and subscribe.